Odilo TV here, back with another stream for you guys. Yeah, y'all hit that like, subscribe, bell icon so y'all can be notified of this real because y'all know Odilo keeps it real. Salute Thinkers Think. Salute Taco K. Salute to you brothers. Top of the AM. Salute WJ Lucky. Salute to you brother. Y'all hit that like button for your boy. Man, let's get into this. Let's get into this, right? Because I probably have to get off a little early, but I will come right back on. I got to make a move, so just waiting on a phone call. But let's get into this real fast. Salute Soul Probe. Salute, man. Appreciate y'all. So Terrence Crawford is, I mean, well, according to Bernie the boxer, right? Terrence Crawford, he's looking at the Tszyu fight. So, right, that's great. That's great for Terrence Crawford, right? Hopefully he's up out of this, this rematch with Earl Spence Jr. so he can move on with his career, right? Hopefully he's up out of this. Ed Freeman, salute, appreciate you, right? Hopefully he's free, right? Hopefully that Al Heyman he hasn't, he's not pulling a pump fake move, right? Like he always does, right? He'll tell a fighter one thing, and then it's coming up to that date, and then he'll tell a fighter something different, right? So let's hope and pray that Terrence Crawford can get up out of this situation with this vindictive ass dude, right? Now, Canelo versus Jermall Charlo, right? This is the rumors that are being, spread on the internet now, right? And we've been talking about this, right? On this channel, on this little channel, we've been talking about that Canelo is going to take on Jermall Charlo next, right? Because he's not going to fight Benavidez. He's not going to fight David Morrell. So who else could the man fight? He's not going to fight Jaime Maguire. So who else could he fight? It's only one other person right there, right? He's not going to fight Laura again. He's not going to fight Janabek, right? It's only one guy, Jermall Charlo. That's it. That's all. Then after Jermall Charlo, he's gonna look into, somebody else, right? But hopefully it's Crawford, right? Hopefully it's Crawford in September or even May. Hey, I'll take it, right? Because Crawford has earned this, and he deserves a 25, $30 million payday, another payday like that. And I don't care what you haters talking about, right? Oh man, he doesn't bring in no money. Oh man, he doesn't do this. Oh man, he doesn't do that, right? And the reason that y'all say all this is because of Bob Arum. That's the reason that y'all say all this stuff, right? It's because of Bob Arum came out and he started bad mouthing his own fighter. The same Bob Arum that y'all call a liar all the time. This is what I don't understand. It be the same people that y'all call liars, right? They capping, they lying, and then as soon as they come with a narrative that fits your narrative, you are quoting these people, right? You quoting them, right? Man, but when it comes out about Tank Davis, that Tank Davis has never done over 100,000 pay-per-views. Oh, Oscar De La Hoya is lying, right? But as soon as Oscar De La Man, as soon as he say something about Devin Haney or somebody like that that y'all agree with, y'all quoting Oscar De La Hoya. So you can't quote him when he said that Tank Davis haven't sold over 100,000 pay-per-views ever, right? Up until the Ryan Garcia fight, and I believe it. I honestly believe that. You know why? Because I know the PBC and Showtime was full of shit with their numbers, right? Because I showed y'all articles back in the days of Steven Espinoza saying certain stuff, right? You can go and look up the article. It's on Boxing Scene, 2014 article. Steven Espinoza saying that Showtime doesn't release pay-per-view numbers unless unless it's going to be 2.5 million or better, right? So why y'all not quoting Steven Espinoza when he says that? Y'all can quote Steven Espinoza when he says all this stuff about Crawford and all this other stuff about Devin, all this stuff about Shakur, all these other stuff. But all this stuff about Boots. Y'all can quote him when he say stuff like that, right? But when it comes down to him saying he doesn't release pay-per-view numbers unless it's record-setting 2.5 million or better, right? And he doesn't feel like it. What he say? He doesn't feel like it's particularly healthy to release the pay-per-view numbers to the public, right? So that led me to believe all these other numbers that they're saying is all fluff, right? You know why? Because none of these numbers has reached 2.5 million or better. None of them. Not Wilder Fury, not Ryan Tank, not Spence Crawford, not Canelo not Canelo Charlo, right? None of these numbers have reached that mark. So why will we believe Showtime? Why would we believe my sources say, right? Then I always say everything in the dark eventually comes to the light. And then what happened? Showtime got axed. Now, if they was bringing in all these great numbers that everybody's talking about, Earl was a pay-per-view star, Tank was a pay-per-view star, Wilder was a pay-per-view star. All these guys was pay-per-view stars. Why the hell did Showtime get the axe then? You know why? Because in reality, they wasn't. Simple, right? It's simple. Because in reality, they wasn't these big stars that y'all going around the internet talking about, right? They're in the same boat with these other fighters. Y'all just pump them up like they're doing all these things, right? Then y'all was so much supporting Earl. Oh yeah, man, we just support Earl just so much. Why was his so-called numbers going down every fight? Instead of going up, his numbers was going down every fight. But y'all support this man so much. Lies, right? Then y'all come on here. Oh man, like y'all still in the fights, y'all still in the fights. But Earl Spence Jr., he was still in the fights too. He had a fire stick. So the millionaire, he can steal the fights, but the regular people can't. This is what I'm saying. Oh, Crawford is lying about saying that Spence had a fire stick. Knock it off. Please stop. Zai, salute. Salute. Right? But we've been talking about this for months ahead of time, right? So people they're gonna try to jump on it like they've been talking about. It's like, no, we've been talking about this on this little channel. Canelo is gonna fight Jermall Charlo, right? Then he's gonna try to fight, probably try to fight Benavidez after that, right? Because Benavidez, he's gonna be out the ring for a long period of time, and he know it's hard for this man to make the weight. So just wait him out. This is what Canelo was doing to Benavidez. He just waiting the man out. That's it. That's all. So Benavidez, he better stay on it. He better stay sharp, right? He better stay in the gym and he better stay disciplined. Because if he don't, man, the Canelo see his ass like 222. Oh yeah, man, I'll fight him now. I'll fight you now, Benavidez. You got to come down to 168 though. And he gonna be like, damn, it's gonna be hard for him to get there. Man, but he's gonna get there though, right? Because he want the Canelo fight. He want that big payday. So he's gonna get there, gonna take the fight, get in the fight, be weak as hell, right? Weight drained, right? Right, and the Canelo gonna beat him up and stuff like that. Man, because he probably be on his computer raw, right? The magic beef. And come on, man. Hey, now what you say, AJ64? Salute to you too, brother. If Crawford don't answer the Spence rematch, he needs to fight Boots. Why? But why he need to fight Boots? What do Boots bring? Tszyu is actually a bigger star than Boots. Y'all do know that, right? In America, Tszyu is a bigger star than Boots. In America. That is crazy. Boots fought in a 3,200 theater, right? And he didn't even sell it out. What are we talking about here? Meanwhile, Tszyu, he fought Tony Harrison in a 20, man, like what was the seat capacity? Over 21,000. And they sold it out. Yes, it was in Australia, but it got sold out. 21,000 to 3,200. And you can't sell it out. I'm not hating on Boots. Boots got to build up his profile. This is why I'm telling him to go his ass to Matchroom. Go your ass to Matchroom, get you some title defenses, build up your profile, build up your name and your home pad, right? So you can have some fucking leverage in these fights. Because as of right now, you don't have no leverage, right? Like Boots do not command nothing at 147. Nothing. Boots doesn't sell more seats than Mario Barrios, right? Boots is probably on the same level as a Stanionis in selling seats. Boots didn't sell more seats than Virgil Ortiz. Come on, let's just keep it honest, right? Man, because when it come down to Tank, people like to talk about seats and pay-per-view sales and revenue and all this. Well, so when it comes down to Crawford, it's the same thing, right? What does this man bring him? Nothing. That's what y'all was saying about, this is what people were saying about Tank and Devin. What does Devin bring Tank? Nothing. So why does Tank got to fight Devin? Doesn't matter if he's a champion. He doesn't bring none to the table. He doesn't sell no seats. So what's the difference? I just be trying to just ask these simple questions, and people they like to deflect and go to other stuff. It's like, man, because Boots a champion. Oh no, no. Well, according to what Bernie the Boxer said, he said don't quote him though, right? Because he did say that in the live stream. He said don't quote me. Said, but it's looking like that Bud is going after Tim. That's what it's looking like. But first of all, right, the first thing we have to make sure that this man is out of this contract, right, with the PBs. holding up his career. Earl Spence Jr. holding up people's careers, holding up, bro. Like Earl Spence Jr. has held up the whole 147 division for half a decade, right? And now everybody want to blame Crawford when he get the damn belts less than a year ago, right? This man got the belt 6 months ago. Now all the pressure is on him when Earl had the motherfuckers for half a decade, right? He collected them for half a decade. No pressure. Nobody says he's obligated to fight Boots, right? Even though Boots is his damn mandatory. He's still not obligated to fight Boots. What was the thing then? Boots don't bring in no money. Boots don't do this. Earl is the big fish. Man, the hypocrisy, man. It's crazy, bro. It needs to really stop. Correction. Boots is oh yeah, man. He's an email champ, man. We got to just call it what it is. Like I think Boots can do everything better than Crawford. That's your assessment. Right? But I haven't never seen Boots fight off the back foot. I never seen Boots just fight off the back foot like that. All right? I mean, shit, I never seen it. Well, then they always got to do is fight Spence because he still sells more than Crawford. That's what you think. You think that Spence was selling more than Crawford that whole time. Cena. This is the delusion of a PBC fan, right? They fell into the sources say, right? And then they go to these big content creators and then they latch on to what sources say with no evidence of this shit, right? They just latch on. Sources said this number, so I'm gonna spew out this number. That's all it is, right? Meantime, Showtime haven't had any press conferences confirming these numbers. Showtime hasn't had any press conferences said, yeah, these numbers did this, yeah, the numbers did that. And if Spence was such a pay-per-view star, why is Showtime gone? Man, Top Rank still around? Come on, man. I don't understand. Crawford held up Spill's career for a long time. Now, how could Crawford hold up his career? See, now this is the logic of Earl sexuals and PBC fanboys. Didn't Earl Spence Jr. say he had to collect all the belts on his side of the street first? Didn't he say that? Yes or no? I don't need all these explanations. Yes or no question, AJ. Did Spence say he had to clean up all the belts on his side of the street? AJ, answer the question. You're in the comment section, right? And you want to ask me questions, right? So answer this question, right? Did Spence say he had to clean up his side of the street? Yes or no? And I will wait on a response from you, AJ. Did Spence say he had to clean up his side of the street first? Yes or no? No, no, I just need you to answer this question, AJ. Did Spence say he had to clean up his side of the street? Yes or no? I just need just some simple answers, man. Like all these explanations and going around the answer, yes or no answer, bro. Did he say it? Yes or no, AJ? Yes is a YES, no is NO. It shouldn't take that long to type that, bro. See, you see how it goes, chat? You see how it go, right? When you ask a simple question, a yes or no question, it's deflect, it's go to all this other stuff. Instead of just saying, yes, Spence said he had to clean up his side of the street. Yes. And when did Earl Spence Jr. finish cleaning up his side of the street? April of 2022. Right? So from 2018 to 2022. That's how long it took Earl Spence Jr. to clean up his side of the street. It took him 4.5 years, damn near 5 years, right? Then y'all blame Crawford for the negotiations, but y'all don't even, right? Y'all don't even go back and read the articles of what of what really happened. They started negotiations in May, right? Negotiations dragged out till June, right? Al Heyman's mother had got sick. Y'all forgot that, right? Al Heyman's mother got sick and he put off the negotiations for weeks, almost a month. Terrence Crawford didn't get his first proposal until August. He didn't get the first proposal until August. So they start in May, and Al Heyman doesn't offer him nothing until August. But it's Crawford's fault. He's holding it up. And there's several articles on this. Several. Right? But y'all go to these content creators and y'all listen to them and they just lying to you. Right? Because they want to spin a narrative for their favorite fighter. I get it. I understand. Right? But this is what happened. WJ. Okay, what you say? Seriously doubt that Bud would go 12 rounds with Karen, but Boots is for. Oh, yeah. Like, man, like Bud would have knocked out Karen Kukajan in like 5, 6 rounds, man. Yes, it said it, and he did it. Yes, and he cleaned up his side of the street. And it took until April of 2022 to do that. But Crawford is holding up things. I'm trying to figure out how is Crawford holding up things when it takes Spence 4.5 years to clean up his side of the street. When he said he had to clean up his side of the street. But it's Crawford. I don't get this. I don't understand. Right? Then let's go to the Boots situation. Jerron Boots Ennis, didn't his daddy come out and say, why didn't Crawford pick us? We would have fought him in a heartbeat, right? Did he say anything about Showtime or BOK Prime, right? Actually, right? On oh shit. But wait, hold on, you guys. Hold on. Damn. I'm about to end this live, you guys. I'm gonna come right back on. I got to do something.